Bears News fan report here, folks. Have you ever imagined being in charge of a franchise with the responsibility of making decisions that could change the entire team's future? Well, that's exactly what could happen in the coming weeks. Today, we're going to explore 3 alternatives that could define the Bears' future, and some of them could be a big risk. But the big question is, which one will actually take the team to the next level? First of all, go ahead and subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report channel, turn on the bell notification, and leave a like so you don't miss any analysis of our beloved Chicago Bears. Now, let's dive into what's at stake. First, let's talk about a possible offensive revolution. The Chicago Bears set up a private workout with Tyler Warren, a promising tight end from Penn State. But wait, don't we have Cole Kmet? Why add another tight end? Well, Ben Johnson, the new offensive coordinator, loves formations with multiple tight ends, and Warren, standing at 6 feet 6 inches and 250 pounds, brings a combination of size and wide receiver-like speed. But is it worth using the 10th pick in the draft for this? Could it be a genius move or a mistake that could cost dearly? When it comes to defense, Ja'Whaun Bentley is the name in the spotlight after being released by the Patriots. He's an experienced linebacker, but with a recent injury history. The question is it worth the risk to bet on a player who missed most of last season due to injury? Or should they look for safer alternatives to strengthen the middle of the defense? Finally, what if the worst-case scenario happens? What if the Bears' top draft options are off the board by the 10th pick? A possible plan B could be Will Johnson, a standout cornerback from Michigan, who would form one of the best duos in the league alongside Jalen Johnson. It sounds like a safe choice, but what happened to Tyrique Stevenson? Would he lose his spot? Would he be moved or even traded? Each of these options could change the course of the franchise. But what do you think? Which one seems like the best to ensure the Bears' successful future? An innovative offense with Warren? A more solid defense with Bentley? Or an unbeatable secondary with Will Johnson? Share your opinion in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, subscribe to Bears News Fan Report, activate notifications, and stay updated on everything about the Bears. See you in the next video. Now, talking more about Tyler Warren and this possible shift in the offense, it's impossible not to ask, is it worth drafting such a tall tight end when a team already has a reliable Kmet? The answer may lie in Ben Johnson's hands. His game philosophy prioritizes versatility and dynamic formations, and Warren, with his unique traits, could fit perfectly in this system. Imagine an unpredictable offense with 2 tight ends capable of offering both solid blocking and quick routes to the reception zone. However, using the 10th pick in the draft on Warren would be a huge commitment for the franchise, especially when positions like the offensive line and wide receiver need urgent reinforcement. Is this move a calculated risk or a mistake that could be costly later? Back to the defense, Ja'Whaun Bentley is undoubtedly a strong name. A linebacker with experience, leadership, and solid stats, but with a recent history of serious injuries. Which brings us to the big question. Will he return to his elite level after the injury? Modern football demands fast, explosive athletes in top physical condition, and a player whose missed game time might take longer to fully recover. The reality is that if Bentley doesn't return 100% from his injuries, the investment could be in vain. For Ryan Poles, the decision is tough. Stick with the security of a veteran, or bet on a safer and younger option to strengthen the heart of the defense. That's the question that needs to be answered before any move is made. Now let's look at the secondary. What if the best options in the draft have already been picked before the 10th pick? The name that comes up as an alternative is Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan, who could form a fearsome duo alongside Jalen Johnson. The idea of further strengthening the secondary makes sense, right? But there's a dilemma. What would happen to Tyrique Stevenson? Would he lose his spot on the team, be moved, or even traded? Also, with the depth already existing in the position, perhaps the team needs to focus on other areas that require more urgency, such as the offensive line or wide receiver positions. However, adding another quality cornerback could solidify the defense and take the secondary's performance to the next level. But to what extent would this choice create a talent surplus in an area where the team already has solid players? And that's where the real question lies. Which decision will truly shape the future of the Chicago Bears? Each of these options carries weight and importance, But the truth is the team is at a crucial point, where every choice could be the key to success or failure. The team needs to take a firm step to ensure that it is making decisions that not only meet current needs but also pave the way for a winning future. That's why we want to know your opinion. What do you think about these options for the Bears' future? Bet on a more dynamic offense with Tyler Warren? Strengthen the defense with Bentley? Or invest in the secondary with Will Johnson? Share your opinion in the comments and let us know what you think about the direction of our team. And for more analysis like this, don't forget to subscribe to Bears News Fan Report, turn on notifications, and stay updated on everything about the Chicago Bears. See you next time, Bears fans.